So, good evening guys and welcome to HOR Season 7 Round 10 France. Sorry for the small delay between the stream starting and us being here and speaking. We're just trying, getting through a couple of YouTubers a little strange, they're getting it all started, so I just want to ensure I've got everything right. So I think we do. So I am joined again, as always, by our resident Mr. Mitchell. How are we, Mitch?
How's it going? Good, and you, man?
Yes, good, mate. Glad for you to join, as always. We're set for what should be a good race at France. Our second of our weekend of high-speed racing. Another tallied win for Jensen yesterday.
Yeah.
In Stawn, making a good shout out on his kind of return to the podium. Finished P2, penalty dropped him back to P3. And we had, I think, Brock in there in the P2.
Yes.
Is that right?
Two. Is it? Am I right? Turn 2. Sorry.
Yeah. So
long time since I played the game.
Gets quite loose on the rear. Are you talking?
Yes.
Yeah. So
and
turn 2 through 1 and 2. Yep.
Out a little bit, you can get a bit of time penalties or something.
That's a good point. Time pens it's a big point in this circuit, I think. When we need to keep an eye. Some guys get hurt from good positions yesterday and even last week due to time pens, so hoping guys can keep that a bit more in check.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the circuit, so like the pit lane. It's pretty cool. Better than it was last 2018. 2018 was a bit tricky, you know, like.
I think the only benefit of the way it was last year is you never came into the pits very quickly, so it was quite hard to get down to the limiter. I think we'll see a lot of guys picking up time penalties for speeding the pit lane for not getting the car slowed down in time. Because you do.
Yeah, not true.
In fact, you can see it in the screen there. You come off quite a fast section of track. And you can carry a lot of speed into the end. So you don't want to carry too much speed because you can get a lot of understeer that can kind of hang you to dry on the blue stuff. And then you pick up a penalty for that. But otherwise, yeah, I think the modifications they made are better. Last year's was dangerous. It was a dangerous pit lane in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So we would expect a close contest at France. I am anticipating a close fight. I'd be disappointed if there wasn't a close fight.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Let's get some doors up. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a close fight. Let's.
Another track with the toe could be used to the advantage massively.
Yeah, no, true. That's really.
Good luck, Noah, in the chat there. From Frederick van den Branden. I think I've got that right. Frederick, I hope I did. Van den Branden. It's got a good ring to it, that second name, I like it.
Yes, it's pretty good.
So Mitch, I never made my pre-qualifying coffee, so tell me what driver you're picking.
One over.
Right, I'll go with one over.
Oh, Mark's leaving. Don't know what's going on here.
Oh, have we had... What's happened here? Is there a restart?
Probably, yeah.
It's just lagged out the session on my screen.
Yeah, it looks like most everyone left. Let's just see something on Discord. People.
I am not. What's going on? I'm gonna have to get in contact with Mike here.
Okay, all good.
Bear with us, chat. I'm just trying to get in contact with Mike now. Bear with us, chat. But this that you're watching on screen is firmly AI. No, I think that might be Brock's car. Stone's in his car as well.
Yeah, because it was really strange. Everyone was like leaving. Don't know if you had the same.
Yeah, I did. Richard, I did.
Okay.
I need to know from Mike. Mike needs to make a call because he does the lobby. I need to know what the call is because people are not in this lobby in my screen, I don't think. Ginger Bush, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Ginger Bush is on circuit, yeah.
Everybody I'm watching on circuit looks like they're in control of the car.
Yes, that's correct. I'm looking as well.
So, chat, maybe... I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm not actually sure what's going on there.
Yeah, it's strange, right?
I'm confused to say the least. I lost like Pele and Mike, and now Scam has left the session.
Yeah, same, eh? So...
I need to get in contact with Mike.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need him to... Restart, yeah, restart.
Okay,
restart call chat, so bear with us, the new lobby will come. So we are going to restart the lobby, guys, so I am just going to back out. I will quickly load it up and get ped run. Just bear with the stream. Small technical difficulty. Codemaster servers, they never fail to amuse.
Yeah.
And Pedro's got the invite out. So I am now back in a lobby that hopefully is the correct one.
Yeah.
Still calling 50%. Equal performance, qualifying, safety car collisions. Damage needs to go to full. Corner cut needs to go to strict. Otherwise I think we're bang on. Oh, and the assists will need to be restricted. If the assists are not restricted, we'll need to restart the lobby, and I will know if they are restricted, especially the friends.
Just join that.
Right. So hopefully, chat, this is fixed. The guys won't hesitate as well. New lobby, yeah, it was in the chat there. One over took me out on purpose, then left. Hmm.
Yep.
Jensen, clip that please, because if that's true, although we were restarting the lobby, I will look at that, please. I won't be having that.
Is this done?
1 over.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The weather shouldn't be dynamic. The weather should be custom because oh no, we'll just run dynamic because nobody really get any track time. But if it was a clear race on the first run, it should be technically a clear race now. So again, thanks for joining us, guys. We just had a small technical difficulty. Thanks to Codemasters Logic, the lobby is being reformed. We only have 9 drivers in, so I'm not very sure exactly what's going on. I don't even know who needs invites, to be honest. I'm just gonna send who I think might need one. Maza, Noah, Perley, Pedro, Ronnie. And please, 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 somebody put it on France.
Yeah, that would be useful. We don't want to
Yes.
start in Australia.
So, Pedro should change the track. We are missing, we started on 16, so there is 4 missing. Stan is not here, 1 over. So, where is Stan? Sorry chat, we do apologise. For any of our new viewers, this is not a regular occurrence. Stan. It just happens sometimes with the servers.
Yeah, it does. Laugh happens, eh?
Yes, I'm just going to send a message to
Mr. P.
Ollie. Who's Ollie? Oh, Brock. Offline appeals. No. And we need guys to start taking the cars.
Yeah.
Please, gents, if you're watching the stream, get in the cars. This is wild. What is going on here? There we go. 12, still 4 short. Come on.
Guys.
We were at a steady nice 14 viewers there and we've lost 10. Come on. 1 second please, Mitch.
Okay, no problem, man. Okay, so this is going to be a good qualifying, I think, and also race. So let's see how it goes. Gonna be exciting. We got really competitive drivers in this league, so it's gonna be really nice to see who comes out on top. So let's see.
Sorry, Mitch, I have been talking away there, even to the chat, and I've been muted for all that time. I'm
Oh,
such a dipshit.
that happens to me often, so
I'm such a
just
silly man. So we're waiting on Whistle Pig. We will go racing into
okay.
qualifying. Hopefully the guys just go out and don't waste too much time in Q1 now. There's no reason to. It's only going to... Well, I guess there is reason they have an option. That should be us. Good to go. The ready ups come, chat. We will get into our round 10 at France eventually. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit the button, like the video. You think it does nothing, but for us it does many, many things. You don't understand.
Yes. And
It
also
helps the
like
guys on track too. Yeah, share with your friends, get your friends to watch.
Share it on social media, Instagram, I don't know, Facebook,
Even make your mum watch it.
WhatsApp. Yeah, just say a racing or I don't know, or some good racing. Not racing. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't know, Mr. Chris. I don't know what the predictions of pole. Hey, who's gonna be good? Could be in the top 10, probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I can't put a finger on it because it's just that too close, you know, like.
Yeah, I think you maybe see some guys utilise the toe. We were talking about this before as well, Mitch. So I
Yeah,
think you see the toe
true.
come into play. I think every day holds their bit in the teeth in HOR to try and beat Jensen.
Yeah.
So there'll be vengeance out against young Jensen.
I'm sure he will take the pressure what he can and try to beat him as well. So, okay, talking about Jensen. Here we go. Being first on track, yeah. Yeah, I must say, this guy is quite good.
Yes, Jensen is your man to
Yeah.
beat as it stands. Let me get some telemetry. I'm still trying to gather up some last little things and tidy up where things need to be. So I think everybody got in.
Yeah. What
Hopefully.
we have?
Sorry, Mitch, on you
18?
go.
Okay, we have 18 drivers, so that's pretty good. I don't know about Jack. I see. Yeah,
You
Jelly.
see? Sorry?
Jelly.
I wouldn't worry, there's still another seat. It's all good.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, that's good. So more like Monaco warming up.
Yep. Can I come into the lap below? There's all that extra space. I think all that extra space allow you to be a bit freer on the steering, and that's how you push the limits a little more, because you're trying to just open the steering that little extra bit early to open the corner to get better drive, and inevitably it turns on you going off track and picking up a lap in validation, or turning in too early for corners.
Yes.
So Brock goes P1 as it stands in a 30.8. We've got Mike not far behind, yeah.
Okay, let's see Mike. I'm sure
Mike's up to a 32.1. He's on the hard compound tyre. He may have some fuel on board as well. I think he's got about 7 or 8 laps there, so definitely some fuel.
Yeah, he's probably just practicing for the race and seeing the fuel and stuff like that.
Does a 30.6, takes the fastest lap of the session so far. So welcome guys to the channel. Hopefully without the interruptions we can get guys back on board.
Let's see.
Pedro goes into P4, 31.6. Mazda done a P3, 31.4. Gaston slots in a 31.1. Times are coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
See if we get any. There we get Whistle Pig. And Grante takes it past the set of the session so far in a 30.4. It's close to a 30.5. That's news, makes no difference. 30.5. Let's see our other guys. Jay Smith still on a valid lap. He's down at the first chicane on the back straight. We have Whistle Pig just behind. So Jay Smith is our lead car as it stands.
Okay.
We got it.
Let me just jump on board. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
So, we're struggling there to try and find a sector time. I was hoping it was going to flash up when it came to Jay Smith. It would still show me sector 2 time, but I managed not to see that. So he's went a little way through the penultimate corner. It allows you to open up the hairpin though, so hard on the power. Jay Smith goes P8, 32.5.
Okay.
Whistle Pig round the last chicane. And 41.5 for Whistle Pig.
Oh, not bad for him. Oh, okay. Probably just warming up.
Finding his feet, new to the league.
Yeah.
Maybe not trying
to
push in and silly and do his
yeah,
thing.
but I think he
Sorry,
has
on you go,
good
Mitch.
potential.
Yes, I agree.
He has good potential. Really. So let's see. It's gonna be great watching him. And could be like a Skarma or Jay Smith or something like that.
I think he can definitely start to put the challenge on that fight.
Yeah.
Dan even pushing the limits in his outlap, trying to find his feet early. Jensen on a fast lap, so we stay on board with our championship leader. Tries to steal a bit of toe for Dan. That probably actually cost him more moving across the track there. Tricky corner here for Jensen. You've got to carry the speed and the corner just never seems to end. Slowly feed the power into the apex, and as the car approaches that exit corner, you should be back on full power, driving hard towards what I'm sure was turn 12. I could be wrong though.
I think it does give, yeah, numbers.
To the line he
on the side
goes.
of the-
Jensen goes on a 30.2 into P1. To be expected
Not bad for him.
these days. No on a fast lap as well. Coming into the last hairpin, most ATJ Rio's just been disqualified for blocking in the pit lane.
What?
I think he's
that's
pulled
strange.
over in the pit lane to allow a driver to go through on a fast lap maybe. Noah slotted into P8 and a 31.8. So
Let's see, how's Rodney doing? He's in 12th now. Not bad for him. Running a low on the ERS.
So yeah, most ATJ Rio's actually done his best to stay out the way of guys on fast lap. And it has cost him to get DSQ'd, so it will be looked at in compensation points there, I think, where necessary.
Yeah, not true. Well, at least he was getting out of the way.
Yes, that's where I feel the game's a bit rough, you know, and that's where I feel I need to
Yeah, it
compensate
is.
on just, even if it's only a couple of points, I think a driver should be awarded for trying to be noble and fair. Dan slotted in P5 and a 31-0 as I was going through all that.
Ginger Bush has joined. Oh, was it Ginger Bush? Yeah, I think it was. Didn't know, someone joined.
So, let me just find... So, that's me covered that chat. I am just dealing, because I think a driver, the last thing I want as an owner is a driver going into a race feeling hard done by, because we know what it's like to drive with maybe an erratic temper, and it can cause more harm than good sometimes. So I think it's better to just clear the air as early as possible to allow that driver to focus on the rest of the driving that he needs to do. I think it's fair on the driver as well as the system. Ston going for another attempt at the first one. Oh, big snap, man, that'll be a back out of the lap there. Oh, doing his best to stay out the way of Mazza.
Very nice.
So Jensen P1, Grant P2, Pelly P3, Brock P4, Dan P5, Jelly P6, Ston P7, Mazza P8, Pedro P9, Noah P10, Mike P11, J Smith P12, Skarma P13, Monover P14, Ronnie P15. We're going to lose J Real from the session for being BS good for blocking in the pit lane, and Whistlepig and Ginger Bush sitting in the drop zone, but we've got Ginger Bush on an out lap on the soft compound tyre, so he is going to put a lap on the board. So I've been thinking about this race all over today, Mitch, after what happened last night, and I think Grant wins here today. I think he keeps Jensen where he needs him until opportunity comes and he will pounce. Keep his cell out of trouble.
Yeah.
He'll be looking to get a clean race behind him and some momentum running again. We're only just before the halfway point of the season, so there's many races still to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I was speaking with Grant, and he maybe maintained focus to constructors, but I think if he starts to get momentum, he's a racer, and that championship, or just starting to build a fight or momentum, has got to spur the best out of people. I know personally it does in Grant, that the hunger to chase and fight brings out the best side of him. Some drivers, it's calm and collected driving that brings out the best, but if Grant's got something to chase, it's usually when he's at his strongest.
Yeah, no. Really. Yeah, but I think, I don't know how many titles does like Jensen has in previous leagues, or I know he has 2 with HOR, and Grant I think 1 with HOR.
I would definitely like to see statistics on like how many leagues the guys have done between them over the last maybe year, and see how many races entered, and because I think they're 2 proper competitive guys. In regards to, I think they just, I'm not saying the guys outside that, the top 2 if you will, are slow, because that is certainly not the case. I think when you hold a tenth on pace to other guys over 50% distances, that looks huge. You know, it will look like they're winning by a big margin, but it's smaller margins over many laps that make the time bigger.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think as well there's some guys we've got to think about. Dan, consistency, they can.
Yeah.
Probably I would say since he's joined the most consistent driver in the grid.
Yeah.
Sorry, on you go.
Yeah. Also Dan, you can. Well, Dan's new. Don't know him. Hopefully getting to know him more sooner and stuff like that. But what I've been watching this week, he's been winning championships as well, like in that other league. So yeah, we will see. But
Ginger Bush got into P15 in a 33.4 on his run there. He will have time if he feels he wants to go for another lap. He can if he's got the fuel in the car. Noah on a fast lap. We'll see if I think Noah's going to try and improve here. He's just in the tail end of the final sector. He is coming to bank this lap. So we'll see if he can improve. I think he's going to. He does up to P5, 30.9. Just under a 9/10 gain.
okay, let's see. Stone is going to improve. I don't know.
Ginger Bush has committed to another fast lap.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
Whistle Pig's just had a spin there.
I know.
Does well there to keep the car out of the way.
Anyway, what's the big? Points are not won, as I said in qualifying, and as Chris has said to me, it's in the race. So, looking forward to what Whistle Pig does. And yeah, as long as you finish, you get some points. Happy days.
So, your top 10 for the session: Jensen P1, Grant P2, Pelly P3, Brock P4, Noah P5, Stone P6, Dan P7, Jelly P8, Mazza P9, Pedro P10. And we have Mike P11, J Smith P12, 1 over P13, Skarma P14, Ginger Bush P15 as the checker flag comes out. And Ronnie Boy and Whistle Pig on a lap beside him at that moment, so he's going to drop out this session. Can Ronnie improve? He's half a second down in his time. Needs to find a second. Ginger Bush might be en route to improve a lap. Not quite, couple of tenths down, so he's definitely secured in P15, but Ronnie's 1.2 down, so we are going to lose Ronnie Whistlepig, and most hated J Real from the session.
Oh, unlucky. He was just hitting.
So surprises in that session, Mitch. I think everyone got through you'd expect to get through. J Real obviously a surprise, but it was not really a surprise to get robbed a little. Grant says hello commentators. Hello Grant. Good evening.
Grant.
How nice of you to join us. Don't forget to like the video, guys, if you're watching. Please. If you haven't already, drop a sub.
I think, J Real is normally up there. But yeah,
I think I've done a little practice session earlier on. Cheerio's got some strong pace here. Definitely well inside that top 10 fight today, I think. So Mike way down under, 1.9 seconds off the lead, but the hard tyre holds a big deficit to the soft here, so it'll be interesting to see what he does second session. While we're in the split, Mitch, I'm going to go to the restroom. Bear with me 1 second.
Okay. Okay, let's see who goes out first. Probably Jensen.
Interesting to see tyre choice here as well, Mitch.
Yeah. I see Jensen's on mediums. So yeah, quite a few
Yep.
drivers.
I think every guy will want to try and get into the top 10 on the medium or the hard.
Yeah. Oh,
but there'll definitely
the
be some guys that can utilise the soft to get them.
Yeah, like I think Pedro sometimes does that. I think, and the other drivers.
So Jensen,
Like
as always, a lead car. Then I think it's Mike, and then it will be Noah, then Jay Smith, and Dan. There are 5 cars on the back straight. Then we have Pelly, Skalma, Gingerbush, O'Brock, and Pedro and Mazza on the main straight, coming on outlaps as well. So Jensen will be our first car. I'll go on board with the young man himself and I will take us through a lap at France. So, cross the line down into turn 1. You want to abuse this curb on the outside of the track as much as possible. Hard on the brakes just before the curb on the outside there, turn in. He could have took a bit more apex curb, that would have opened turn 2 for him a little better. Still a good exit. Hold the inside line all the way down into 3. Hold the inside line for 4. Keep it tight. Open up turn 5. Then let the car roll out to the exit curb and squeeze into the turn 6 apex. Jensen opts to hold the tight line to open up 7 to go into the first DRS zone in the back straight of the course. Up into one of the biggest braking zones of the course. Hard on the brakes just at the curb on the outside. Clip the apex, runs it well, apexes. Hits all 3 apexes in the chicane well. Clip the curb on the inside there just to give you as straight a run as possible. Flat through 10, easy peasy, and then 11 a tricky corner. The rear can snap away from the curb just in an instant. Feather the throttle back on, let the car drift out, back on the power. 2 option lines here. Jensen opts to kind of stay central on the line. He hit his apex relatively at the normal time. Goes for a double apex through the penultimate corner to open up the last hairpin, squeeze on the power. DRS open and slots in a 130.7 on the medium compound tyre.
Good lap for Jensen. Yeah.
So the laps will flow in now if guys are not invalidated. Mike goes on the hard 32.1. Noah slots in a 31.8 in the medium compound tyre. Just trying to find guys on laps.
Yeah, I hope
Skarma coming into the last section of track. Sorry Mitch, carry on.
I hope Mike can make the hards work. I think he will be quite a good threat if he gets in the top 10 with the hards.
Skarma slots P5 32.5. Jay Smith as well done a 32.5. Sorry, Skarma done a 32.7. Pedro goes P7 and a 33.1. Mazza slots into P2 in the soft compound and a 31.1. Gonna have Brock at the line, 31.8 for Brock. Where is Ston? He's coming just into sector 3, flat right hander into the, carry as much speed as you dare, kinda long right. We have Granty Boy coming on a charge to the line, he's opting for a soft compound tyre, he does 31.8. Saves the tyre in the end of the lap, no pushing, that was quite a laboured lap there for Grant, so that's an interesting strat there. Ston to the line, he goes P6, 32.1 medium compound. So Jensen P1 medium, Mazza P2 soft, Grant P3 soft, Brock P4 medium, Noah P5 medium, Ston P6 medium, Mike's hard lap standing steady in P7 at the moment. Jay Smith P8 on the mediums, Skarma P9 in the mediums, Pedro P10 in the mediums, Gingerbush P11 on the hards, Pelly in an outlap on his medium, Dan and Jelly still to make a move and 1 over on a invalidated lap on the softs. Oh, just get a glass of some orange juice. So, do you predict any safety cars today, Mitch?
I think so. In the race, there will be, I'm sure. That will mix up the field quite a lot.
Yes, I think safety cars add a good dynamic when it comes to strategy as well.
Yes.
It can really just turn a race on its head. I've yet to see like the leading guys really get suffered by a safety car and hurt by it, and maybe the guys like P4, 5 and 6 getting them able to get the jump on the guys.
Yeah, that will be
But
interesting.
it would be good to see.
Yeah.
Guys, please, if you're new, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Every little helps. So Pelly set to come in
Okay, let's
on
see.
31.3 into P3 on his medium. And Dan is now Grant sitting on a hard compound tyre in the session, so that's interesting. We have Dan still in the pits, Jelly still in the pits, 1 over having another invalidated lap.
Okay, so Skarma's in P10. He's just another quarter to go or something, just under there. So let's see what Skarma does. Let's you on someone else, Chris.
No, I'm on board with Skarma. I think he's about the only guy. I think Ston's on an in-lap. I think Pelly's on an in-lap too. And Gingerbush is still in his hard, so I think Skarma is going to be our lead man too.
Is it Meza? Oh, no. Something changed at the top of the leaderboard. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think it might have been Ston put himself into P3.
Yeah. Okay, not bad, Skarma. There we go, turn 4. Parting wheel a bit. Not too much.
see
car ahead of
Pedro
him.
on an outlap on the medium tyre, so he wants to try and make the medium work.
I hope so for him. Okay, let's see what Scommer does.
Picked up. He is going to improve.
Which is good.
This is the sector where you maybe find the soft tyre will come into its own and really pull the time of the lap back. Pedro
That
does
will
well to
be
stay out
good.
the way.
Well done, P. Well done, Pedro.
Through the last sector, but he comes.
Let's see. Okay.
And Skarma puts himself up to P8, 32.1, gets half a second gain on his lap. And I'm interested to see, I want to go on board with Grant. So he is out on the hards. That's interesting. Jensen's strapped on a set of softs, but it doesn't mean that he'll run the soft. I think there's some tactics here at play. Mike's gone for another lap on his medium tyre. Pedro's invalidated his, so he's got...
unlucky.
I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do here. So I think Mike could be our only man just now on a fast lap that's representative, so we'll watch him 2.5 tenths up through sector 1. So he found time. I think that's one of Mike's biggest attributes as a driver as well. He's a very good critic of his own lap and knows very quickly where he's losing a lot of time and where maybe a lap went wrong, and he's good at rectifying that next time round.
Really good.
A Red Bull, is that Pedro? I think it is. He'll be going to try and open another lap to have another run. Michael looking to drag us a lot close to that top 5, I think. Nice out the last corner, hard to the line. Goes up to P4, 31.4. Good lap there for Mike.
Really good, Mark. Okay, let's see.
Jelly on an invalidated lap.
Jensen retired. He's happy with that lap. Okay, is Pedro on it?
I think he could be on a lap. He is. Car tries to snap away from him there, but he does his damn best to save it.
Back.
So can Pedro improve, get himself out of that? A lot of guys on outlaps now, some guys choosing soft tyres, so on Pedro's getting out of the way, he must not have going to be improved.
Oh, so that he can't even do another lap.
No, that's it for Pedro.
Yeah, because
we are going to lose him out of the session. Dan Murphy in an outlap. And I think we might lose Dan due to invalidations. Which is not so good. So that's going to be a shock of the session. We've got Pelly going to open another lap in the softs. So Grant is on an outlap on the hards. Will he improve? So busy at the opening part of the lap. So Grant is going to try for it on the hards. It'll be interesting to see if he can improve here.
So.
Nice through 1 and 2. Down towards 3, the inside. Chooses not to touch the curbs. Maybe a good choice in the hards. One's a nice apex. Small lift through there. Can definitely see the tires is saying outlap for some reason. It's definitely not an outlap, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. I am not seeing it, so the game is going to bluff me to the line, so I have no idea if Grant's improving, chat, because I am just seeing outlap. I don't know if Mitch has seen anything different.
Yeah, same.
So we're going to lose 1 over. Pedro, Dan, Jay Smith, Gingerbush has just squeezed through it on his softs. We'll stay on board with Grant as he comes into the finals, or he's well in the final sector actually. We'll see if he jumps up that leaderboard on that hard compound tyre, because that would add a certain different dynamic at the start of the race.
Take the far to Jameson. Okay, everyone else.
So Grant's charged to the line.
Let's go.
And he does goes P5 for 31.6 on the hard compound tyre. That's a great lap from Grant.
Yo. Nice, Grant.
What a lap in the end. So Grant gets himself comfortable. So we will lose Jay Smith, 1 over Pedro, Dan and Jelly. Dan and Jelly, that's 2 big shocks of the session.
Yeah, indeed, Yeah.
Jay Smith actually just get smacked there by Noah, who was an AI car, so the game trolling Jay Smith a little. Codemasters logic.
Yes.
Jay Smith's doing his best to stay out the way, guys. And the AI's having one. Yes, Grant, it was close, bro. Good lap that though. Solid lap. Jay Smith with a wee trolling the stream with a crawl to the line. You dirty bugger. P11 though, not a bad place to start at France. Nice fresh tile. So Jensen P1, Mazza P2, Pelly P3, Mike P4, Grant P5, Storm P6, Noah P7, Brock P8, Skarma P9, Gingerbush P10. Grant on hards, that'll be interesting at the start of the race. Mazza on the softs, depending on where he starts within the top 10, he could add a good dynamic, as well as Skarma and Gingerbush. And then obviously Jay Smith 1 over Pedro, Dan and Jelly down near the back. But interesting to see what tyres they guys choose to progress on through in the race. Most importantly, Mitch. I nearly called you Mike, I've not done it yet. Mitch.
Very good.
Top 10 shout. Let's have it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, gonna be tight.
I think it could be a close session.
With Jensen, I would say Jensen. Got Grant. All the drivers, to be honest. Yeah. Just everyone else.
So, I don't know why I put fitted on, because every driver's going to run soft tyre for a last shootout. Gingerbush, I'm trying to think if he was in Q3 yesterday. Skarma as well, he's been good, he's getting good at becoming a regular in these Q3 sessions.
Good.
So big charge out the pits. Jensen and Grant out there out front. Mike not far behind them. So I would say, as it stood at the moment, probably our 3 strongest looking drivers setting the charge. Obviously we never get a good look at Jelly and Dan, so we'll get an indication of how quickly they start to come through the pack.
Yeah, no, true. Now, as you said, Chris, I don't know if some of the drivers gonna try the tow.
Yes, this guy's going to try and just stay that bit closer to the man in front this time to gain the extra few tenths down the straights.
Yeah, pity, as you said, with Dan and Grant's teammate.
You feel the two Williams boys would maybe have gave it a go?
Yeah, I think so. I think they work closely together like that.
And there's Ronnie in the chat. Welcome, Ronnie. Don't forget, if you've not already, Ronnie, sub to the channel, hit the like button on the video. The more the merrier. We've got big plans ahead for HOR, so the more we can do these small things now, the greater that chance is of happening. So, let's get on board with our hot lap leader. Jensen does 24.4 through sector 1. Grant's couple of tenths behind. Then we have Mike a tenth behind again. So Jensen holds the advantage through sector 1 so far. Guys will maybe choose to, oh, Jensen has a big moment there out the first chicane in the back straight. Guys will maybe choose to be like a 98% for this first run and not go 100% just to bank the lap. You don't want to invalidate the first run, that is horrible. Puts you all under pressure. Trying to rush in 2 extra laps is just a nightmare. So Jensen will be the lead man to set a time. Then it's going to be Grant. I'll have him poised to go.
Okay.
So Jensen is going to take provisional pole as it stands on a 29.5. Grant does a 31.1, and then we're going to have Mike across in a 30.4. We have Pelly slotted in on a 30.5, Brock is in on a 30.1. Skarma goes up into a 31.7. We've got Stone, he invalidates his first lap. Mazza doesn't, but he's going to come across the line. He does a 31.3, slots into P7. So Ginger Bush not in a fast lap. Stone is in a fast lap. So we'll stay on board. He's going to be our only man really charging. He's going to come up to a lot of traffic here, so I hope the guys do their best to get well out of Stone's way. They may not know that he's still in a charge, but hopefully they see the closing speed and they see Stone coming and do their best to move. Not a place here where you want to be catching guys. Stone going to steal a little toe there. Will help him up that back straight. 52.4, he's set for a mid-30s time here, I think. Oh, big snap oversteer on exit there, but managed to keep the car in check. You are excused, Mitchell. No worries at all, you yawn your little head off. As Stone comes round the penultimate corner into the last hairpin. Easy's in that throttle. DRS wide open to the line. 30.9. Slots into P7. Ginger Bush has done a 36 flat. So that was maybe a laboured lap. He's maybe on his fast lap now. So we'll stay on board with Ginger Bush. He's coming up to the sector 2 split time. So we'll see how much he's improving. 2.6 up so far. So Jensen was a 6/10, but that's probably the biggest advantage we've seen Jensen take in a few races into the last fast running Q3, Mitch.
Okay, yeah, man. Yikes. Okay, I just saw the gap now when you're talking.
It is.
Yikes.
It's the biggest it's been for a while, but I'm sure Grant will have time in the tank.
Yes, I'm sure,
Ginger Bush goes up to a 32.4. So, I hear somebody firing up. We have a man away. I think it may be a Haas car, I could be wrong. I think it is. I think it's HOR Skalma. It is.
Skarma.
So, Skalma is the first of the gents to come out for that stab in the last one. I think we get Brock following through now as well. So, there's good and bad things to going out early for this last run, because coming out with the spare time, yes, you give yourself that cushion of invalidation and being able to go for that extra run, but you run a massive risk of getting into the guys coming out in their out laps as traffic, and that can compromise lap time very quickly. Oh, I'm yawning too now, Mitch. Hopefully the guys give us some excitement. Wake us up a little.
Yeah. Need to have a monster or something.
I know.
If I have it, we'll be only falling asleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, so maybe not, eh?
I will make a strong coffee in our 5-minute break after the session.
Nice.
So Mazza has joined Skalma and Brock. Also Noah as well now.
Okay, let's see. Skarma, turn 1. Looks alright. Okay. Turn 2. Not bad there. Long as he goes right in. Open that DRS. Get 15-20 kilometers an hour extra. On the brakes. Nice. Yeah, he will be flat in this corner. There's everyone else. Really good. Well, goes over the apex a bit there.
Oh, and he chooses to back out of that lap. So that's interesting.
Can he make? No, he won't.
It'll be very close.
Then he has to push like a madman. So anyway, maybe he lost a bit of time.
Brock was a tenth down on his second run. He has got time to go a kind of 85% pace and maybe do another lap on the tyre if he wishes. We've got the rest of the guys now flooding out the pits with 90 seconds left in the session. So let's see who our lead car is. I think it could be Mike. It is. It's young Michael, and then his fellow teammate Ston not far behind, and then Grant not far behind them. So here we go for our top 10 shout. The fight for pole, or who can take the fight to Jensen, we should say. a nice camera angle through that section of corners. Yellow flag sector 3, that's just somebody slowing I think to open their fast lap. McDidn't have chucked the car in there. Oh, excuse me chat, I do apologise. Scummer's retired from the session, so he is not going to take another lap. Mike's some tenths down. Yeah, and he's backed out of his lap. So we'll see, I think we have Ston ahead. He is on a PB through sector 2 is Ston, so we'll stay on board with Ston for the final sector. Brock's banked his P3, so that's the best he's going to be. Can't anybody take Brock off the second row of the grid? Or not the second row, but P3 at least.
Oh, Jensen invalidated it.
So Jensen will not improve. Can somebody really needs to bounce and put the pressure on here.
Oh, someone.
Ston goes up to P4 on a 30.2, whereas Grant, what's he doing?
Ooh,
He's up to a 30.0. Pelly is up a little, can he improve and get his cell up? Oh, and he's lost a lot of time there, I think. He's going to stick it out. You're as well sticking it out. He's going to be a last man to try and improve his time. I think that gone wide. Turn 12 may have hurt. Turn 10, sorry. Yeah, and he goes about equal again. 30.5, so that's the top 10 as it stands for France, guys. Jensen P1, Grant P2, Brock P3, Ston P4, Mike P5, Noah P6, Pele P7. And then the screen snatched away my board yet again. I always try and call it out too late. Mazza P8, Skarma P9, Gingerbush P10. Jensen half a second to pole in the end. Good gap.
Nice. Jensen.
I think race pace wise though, interesting stuff ahead because we've got Jensen on the medium but Grant on the hard.
Yikes, this is gonna be better strap ourselves in.
I think we're in for a good one. So chat, while the session goes on their 5-minute break, I'm going to jump and make my strong coffee now, and in 5 minutes time we will go racing.
Looks like we will probably have to restart the lobby. Someone pressed in the 5-minute break. think. I don't know. That was definitely not 5 minutes, according to the rules. Okay. It's confirmed there's a lobby restart. Like too long. Don't think. But yeah, what a lap from Jensen. He did a really fantastic lap in the first stage of Q3. He validated near the end. Grant just closed the gap a little bit more, but still just under half a second. Jensen had him from Grant. Jensen was leading Grant. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a good race, I think. Safety cars could happen. Works with the strategy, and it's gonna be interesting how people are gonna play it. Yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. Okay. So this is just gonna take a bit of time for editing the grid. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I am here, Mitch. Sorry, I was just going through invitations, etc.
Yeah. So I think it was when I last checked, it was Noah
So,
or
Noah and Grant, it was a toss-up. We're not sure who exactly hit it first, but Noah was honest
okay.
and Grant was honest. So these
Oh,
things.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
if guys are
So yeah, but
the penalties there on the ready up system for repeated defences, just like
yes.
Grant is a guy that likes his 5 minute break as well as Noah's enjoyed the 5 minute breaks. I don't believe for a second they've pushed ready up to try and
Yeah,
screw
go
anybody
racing.
over, etc.
Yeah.
But these
Come
things do
guys.
happen at times. So we are full, we'll just be doing the grid. Guys will get in their cars and we'll
Okay.
be good to go.
Yeah, no good. Have you got your coffee, Mr. Chris?
I do.
Okay, yeah, it's been quite a busy one for you. Saw on Discord and stuff, and yeah.
Good effort to
yeah,
make
so
getting the lobby formed nice and quick.
yeah, no, really.
It will
Good
just
effort
be
too. Yeah, so guys, get your cars. That will make the guy who's editing get in there in the right cars and stuff. It will be great, thank you. I see a few people doing that, so that's awesome.
right. So my last message to the chat.
So will we take a
So I
5 minute break?
think no, we will just go, Mitch, because I
Okay.
think we're quite delayed. So we'll go in. The guys will get their setups on, and we will go racing.
Okay.
The ready ups come. We're getting fired straight back into it. Not too much of a delay, a small one, but not too much. The
Yeah,
guys were
not too
really
much.
quick there on getting on top of getting back in the lobby, which is good. It's alright, Grant. Uh-oh moment, as Jensen says. Oh, he just came out the toilet, and yep. Fuel changes again. No, it's alright. As I say, Grant, as I said in the chat there, mistakes happen at times, man. And we don't actually know whether it was you or Noah, because Noah admitted to pressing X by mistake too, so I never seen exactly who the first tick was. Well, I think it's a 2 penalty point pen, and if both guys are owning up to it, then maybe we just split it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be 30 seconds chat, and Chris?
Yes, no worries, Mitch.
Cool.
Blame Noah. That's rough. Look, it's just been one of the nights, isn't it? And I will say HOR's not had a dodgy lobby, dodgy restart night for a long time, and that's big kudos to the drivers, so we're allowed to have an off minute. Yes, Don, there will be 2 to 3 minutes to get setups, etc. I don't want to keep the guys too long. The race is going to go into after 11 PM, so we've got to be cautious. Guys have got lives, families. Not me, I don't have a life. But, you know, we try. So hopefully no premature ticks on the screen. Give the guys their minute or so to get invites, setups, etc. And then we should be good for, I think, 27 laps at France. In fact, it is 27:53 lap race. It's around an 8.4 kilometre circuit, I'm sure. Race distance of around 810 miles. That's obviously for 50%, so we run about 405 miles, something like that. The guys will drive in sim terms this evening. It's a good distance. I don't think the drivers actually realise if they took into distance just how far they've actually driven. But it is a little over 400 miles here this evening. That's my shit fact for the evening, chat. Don't diss. So we have a tick. That was Whistle Pig. So I hope to God the guys have got set up sorted because it's going to be go time. Whether I think we like it or not. So be aware, guys, the timer is there. So let's hope we can get everybody away. Yes, I think we have a rolling grid. We have a rolling grid. I hope everybody gets setups, etc. So Jensen P1, Grant P2, Brock P3, Stone P4, Mike P5, Noah P6, Pelly P7, Mazza P8, Skarma P9, Gingerbush P10, J Smith P11, 1 over P12, Pedro P13, Dan P14, Jelly P15, Whistlepig P17 and J-Rail P18. We will have, interesting to see, interval enabled, position changes. We are set, chat, for what I'm hoping is a bumper at France. France can be a weird one. You either seem to have a really epic one or not. It's quite a flat race, not a lot of overtaking happening, but we'll see.
Yeah, gonna be good.
Mitch, I get the fright of my life.
Yes.
I'm going to leave you with the chat, Mitch, because I've drank that coffee too fast and I need to pee before we start.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so as Chris said, it's gonna be a bumpy ride or something. I don't know. It's gonna be exciting. So if it's gonna be bumpy, put your seatbelts on. Here we go. Yeah, so they're just warming up the tires, making sure the temps in the tires is all well, and the brakes as well.
So, the start, Grant, as we know, with the tyre offset, disadvantaged off the line, so it'll be interesting to see exactly. Let's quickly see what the guys outside the top 10, mediums and hards. So we just have that cluster of 3 soft drivers right in the middle of the pack. They could trigger some early pit stops, chat, so we need to keep an eye on that. Up to the line they come, every driver on the main straight.
Okay, I will keep an eye on 11th.
No worries,
below.
Mitch. So,
Okay.
Whistle Pig slots into that final slot. Get that clutch ready, guys. It's just about time to go racing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out and away we go, and it's a big puff of smoke for Grant, but I think he got the traction down not too bad. He's going to defend that second position pretty well, so it's going to be Jensen, Grant through. Stone managed to pick that P3 place into turn 2. I think he has. Brock in P4, Mo in P5. Small contacts through the rear track, but I think most drivers have managed to get through the first corners unscathed. It's now about just taking it easy.
Yeah.
There's some big dive bombs coming in further back, P11-12 area. I hope everybody's managed to get away with that. Small squeeze there, Noah on Mazza. Jensen out front. This is Grant needs to try and stay within that 1 second gap. It's going to take him a lap or two to get the tyres fired up, so that's going to be the most important thing as it stands for Grant. Get the tyres switched on while not compromising too much track time to Ston and Brock, who we know these guys can have epic battles together, so we will definitely keep a touch on this one, because Ston and Brock definitely know how to show us to race aggressively. So Jensen's now broke the DRS on and the DRS gap in lap 1. We have Jelly all the way up 6 positions from the start. Brock hangs it round the outside, and Ston is going to give him the inside line for turn 12.
Yikes,
and he defends Ston off there. Good racing between the two. Slip back through the field as Pelly's putting Mike under a bit of pressure. Is he going to try and sling one into the last couple of corners? He is not, so I don't know if any guys picked up damage. We'll need to see for any guys boxing. Ston struggles on traction at the last corner, which has allowed Brock to slingshot himself out of the corner. Jensen picks up the fastest lap of the race. That's expected being lead car into the first lap.
Yeah, I think Ronnie and JBL...
Oh, we've had a spin from Ston. Ston spun. He's kept the car out of the barrier, so he just needs to make sure he re-enters the track nice and carefully here.
Those tyres are kaput, man. Finito, eh?
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a pit stop.
Go on to the hards, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe could make the stretch.
Or
trying to see then if Jelly's got a bit of wing damage, but I don't think he has. No, he's pushing on up to P7 now.
Yeah, Jelly was like lost. Like,
yep.
Yeah,
15
okay.
I think he started, so he's on the charge.
Yeah. He's on it alright.
Jensen out in front, Grant staying in touch as much as he needs to. He'll be looking to stretch that. The guys got through. I don't think any driver took a pit stop lap 1. So, although there was some calamities, no damage at all, which I find very strange.
Yeah, it's no stops, eh?
Yes, I hope that's measured to good driving from the guys on the opening laps at France. Guys taking it easy, stands 1 over, picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for cutting the corners. Jensen's now 2.5 seconds ahead. Grant confirming P2 as it stands though, broke the DRS to Brock, so doing everything he needs to do. We've got Mike now chasing Noah down to get himself, so Mike had actually lost a couple of positions, he's now got them back and trying to start making gains on his early stint of the race. So where else do we have some close battles? We've got Dan closing in on Gingerbush. I think Mike's our closest battle on track as it stands. We've got Whistlepig and Ronnie out back having a battle.
Okay.
So that's good to see these two guys getting some racing together, so that's only going to allow these guys to improve.
Nice. Oh, Scommers, he dropped 2 places. Yeah, 2. Okay. But I think Scommer can make it.
So is Dan going to make a move here? He's definitely had the run there on Gingerbush. He might wait until the DRS zone. I think he's going to choose to do that. One overs went very deep.
flip. Dan, Chili and Dan, wow. Was shocked. Was they? What did they think and made? Q3, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
Both dropped out in
yay.
Q2 and now both inside the top 10.
Yikes. Okay, that is very good.
Well, I don't know about one overs down here. Yeah, keeps driving like that. It's going to get yourself disqualified from the session.
Yeah. That's it, eh? Come on, Pedro. Joey Smith and Pedro. Sector 3. Oh, someone lost it.
That was Mazza part. Right on the racing line.
Yeah. This side. Yeah. Lucky ghosted what I saw through Jay Smith. When they of course missed him. But yeah.
Yes. So guys, everybody that's joined us, please hit the subscribe button on the channel, drop a like. Thank you for joining us this evening. Round 10 at France here at HOR, your home of racing.
Oh, Jay Smith is gonna probably have Pedro. Oh no, and he thinks better of it.
So we now have a three-way scrap for third between Brock, Noah and Mike. I think Brock's going to come under some big pressure in this first DRS zone of the lap. Jump on board with Noah. Brock pulls out to try and defend. Is Mike going to try and slot it up that outside line as well? He's going to try and commit to the outside. He slings it round. And Brock loses two positions, one corner. That's great instinctive racing there for Mike to follow Noah through on the line. Good driving between Brock and Mike there. Good bit of racing between the guys going on. It's good to see. Mike's still under big pressure. Brock is not willing to let it go.
Yikes.
All the while Noah's trying his best to break that gap, but I think Mike's going to stay in that DRS zone, and now we have Pele and Jelly going to join onto this fight, and this is the thing we've been waiting for, Mike. All of these guys joining on to this fight. Noah, Mike, Brock, Pele, Dan. If Stone can get back up into the fight, this is the 6 guys I wanted to see go at it in HOR.
Let's see there.
All the while, Jensen 4.5 seconds ahead. Pretty comfortable. Dan, Grant, sorry, running a very, very comfortable P2 and doing a great job on the hard compound tyre. So, Mike on the attack on Noah, can he get the job done? Noah pulls out to defend, defends the line well. Parking his car right where it needs to be. Ston has now got past one over through the first chicane.
What? Mark had a spin? Mark had something? Lost it?
And I'm starting to get this small suspicion that damage has maybe on a reduced setting. I could be wrong. Maybe every guy's done their best to avoid getting wing damage. And if it is, I want to kind of show a bit of respect to the drivers, because lap 1 somebody would have noticed that and guys have chose not to abuse it. Which is a big thing in my opinion. That shows there's a level of respect between every single driver on that track. sometimes things will get heated, and sometimes not everything goes the way that every guy wants, but there's an even level of respect across the grid.
Yeah.
So we have Noah and Brock, Pele too, still in this slugfest. Unfortunate Mike at the moment. It'd be interesting to see what's happened there. I wonder if he's just lost the rear of the car.
I think he possibly did. Just
Still out in good pace. He's under pressure by his teammate.
Everyone gets a 3-second penalty.
I think Mike's done well to compose himself.
Yeah. Rio and Ginger Bush.
Jelly now up into the top 6 and doing a tremendous first stint. Sorry, what were you saying there, Mitch?
Rio and Ginger Bush.
We'll get on board with that.
Yeah. I think. There we go. Ooh, be nice, guys. Rio just got a penalty there. Oh, and someone, Skarma's getting in the mix. Oh, is Skarma gonna go in the middle? Yes, he does. Sorry for your ears, Chris.
No, that's okay. You crack right on, Mitch.
Okay, let's see. That's fantastic from Skarma. Wow. Ginger Bush and J-Real was fighting, and Skarma said, "Okay, thank you. I will take this P11. Yes."
Intuitive racing there from our man Skarma.
Oh, really? Come on, Skarma. You can do it, man. Oh, Jelly got speeding in the pits, 5 seconds.
Lap 9, that seems an early stop.
What tyres was he on?
Jelly goes to the hards. That looks like a long old stint ahead for the man.
Oh, Skarma the same. So this US, he gets stuck. Ginger Bush is pitting and Skarma's waiting. So this is going to be painful for...
double stack.
Oh, okay, sorry, vice versa. Sorry, Ginger Bush lost out there.
Oh, ouch.
Is it? Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, I think you said with the speeding in the pits, because it's a fast hander or fast corner there, and you have to hit the point right and everything. So spot on there, Chris.
Yep, and all the meanwhile, Mitch, Brock is defending against Pele for all his life for that P4.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Mike now back up onto the back of Dan after his big spin.
Interesting. I see Whistle. Yeah, Jeff just having a lonely race in 18. Still keep on pushing, I think. Yeah, he's pushing, so... Ronnie, can you do... Farmer goes and Ronnie.
Jelly going to try and make a move, and Pedro's a little oversteer out of that twisty section there, and that's going to hamper his drive. I think Jelly's going to be all over him and getting the overtake done pretty early in this DRS zone. Out he pulls to the inside. Pedro's not going to resist too much.
I think that's wise for Pedro. Just tried to catch on.
So Mike now on the back of Dan. So that's even with a spin. I don't think Mike pitted. Did Mike pit? Let's check chat. Let's stops. He has not. Nobody in our top 11 have stopped yet. So and Ston's in.
Okay. Is he in?
Whistlepig, I think, having problems with internet.
Oh no.
So our top 10 start to come in for a stop. Dan defending from Mike pretty well. Grant now 7 seconds behind, but he's going to be, if he can slug that hard compound tyre out for another 8 or 9 laps and go for a soft run at the end, maybe not even 8 or 9, he's going to be mighty fast.
Yes.
Jefferson's going to be not
Nova
far away.
And O'Brock.
Yeah, on board now.
Okay.
On board with Pelly at the back of the queue.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Pelly going to hang around the outside the top 10. Good racing there between the two.
I would have backed out, to be honest.
100% commitment from these guys. It's good to see. It's exciting stuff.
Yikes.
And I think that's Brock now diving in for the pit, so that releases Pelly and Noah.
Oh my god damn.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, yo, get so many people.
Overtakes going everywhere, race little pockets of cars having battles all over the field.
Yeah, indeed, eh?
So Dan just wants to try and stick in this DRS on a Mike now. J-Real picks up a 3-second time penalty. And just drag himself along. Even if Mike's showing a little stronger race pace now, Grant can still harness some time hanging in that DRS zone.
Yes.
And Mike really needs to hope that Noah and Pelly stay in a fight. That'll allow him to catch back onto this pack.
Yeah. Oh, Stone on Chili.
We'll try and find that.
12th. Oh.
On board now with Stone.
Yeah.
He's run a little wide through 10. I think that was 12
Yes.
actually. No, it was 11. I can't even count. 1 over, picks up a time penalty for speed in the pit lane, so some of our guys from the front have boxed. Hard tyres for Noah, hard tyres for Dan. Brock went on to the hards. So, seems hards has been the choice for the guys.
One more Stormer. Jay Smith just pitted.
Ronnie Boy picks up a
Ronnie's-
5-second time penalty for speed in the pits.
Oh no.
So is Jensen going to stretch this medium tyre to a one stop? Still not going in.
Sure. Yes, the making.
So Mike now gained about 7/10 on Pelly through that lap. So he's starting to gain up now in that. Well, Pelly's 4.5 off Grant. Ston and Jelly and Dan maintain to have a fight. So, will we see some more three car action into that back straight section? I think we might just.
Oh, Daniel's coming on Storm. Very nice, guys.
So Dan is going to attack Storm whenever the camera gives me back. One move up the straight, fair enough from Storm. Dan not quite close enough to make the move there. I think he may have a better exit, had to check the steering there. Just ever so slightly. That's what I like to see in the DRS zones, Mitch. One fair movement of defence and then maintain your line to the corner.
Yeah.
And Dan all over the back now of Ston. He has definitely got better race pace at this time. So he'll be hoping to try and clear him as quick as possible.
Oh, Mike speeding in the pits, I think.
No, I don't think Mike's pitted yet.
Sorry,
And
I
this
think
is it with Ston having DRS as well. It's making it very hard for Dan to get that overtake done. What were you going to say there, Mitch? Sorry.
Sorry, I think my brain is turning off, so
That's
my
alright,
eyes
Mitch.
closing. Yeah. That's a 3-second penalty. Okay, for Mike. Yeah, not too fast.
Dan's definitely going to have an advantage now on Ston. He switches to that outside. Oh,
no, you can't do that.
No, that's not on Ston. I would hope would concede that position now.
Touchdown. Nice.
I think he's saying sorry there.
Give the spot back, maybe.
I don't know if Ston maybe knew Dan had did that much of a run.
Yeah. Ish.
Close. Good to see no incidents.
Yeah. True.
So Dan again, Ston now no longer has DRS on Jelly. So can Dan, is he going to go for this move into turn 1? Let Ston overshoot, he's going to focus on the run down into 2. Ston went hell of a wide. Grant shown him exactly where he is on that track. Dan again on the run, we'll jump on board.
There we go.
I think this will be the time, pulls out. Stun moves over, a small contact.
Nice. Oh. Then here we go again.
And Dan goes through. He goes through. So I think that's it. He's got the move done. There was some elbows out between the guys, but in the end, Dan pushes on through.
Indeed. Let's see. Need to have a look at something.
So Noah on Brock. We'll jump on board to this fight now. Is Noah going to try and sling it round the outside? It's definitely not a place you want to try in turn one. Unless you're well and truly in front and that DRS on it is not a corner to try and make an overtake. So Granty has pit. Jensen still on the softs. I think that was his one and only stop. He's went to the mediums, he's going to take them to the end.
Fair enough.
Back to Brock and Noah.
NASCARs.
Side by side stuff between the two.
Yikes.
Is Noah going to sling it? No, he chooses not to. Again, not a really sensible place to make overtakes. DRS zones in France are usually your best bets, unless a guy gets way out of shape, then you've got to pounce.
Skarma on Jay Smith. Ooh, I think Jay Smith probably didn't saw Skarma there, or
does Skarma get his front axle contact? Jump back to Noah and Brock. Oh, and Noah doing the right thing there. He's allowed Brock back through. That's good to see between the drivers.
Yeah, keep pushing, Skarma. Yeah, Mike is...
Now Dan and Jelly going at it. Oh, here they go side by side through 1 and 2. And Dan gets the job done.
Yikes.
Good racing there between the two.
Sure.
So Dan now up to P7 and going to try and chase this pack of Noah and Brock, who are still slugging away. Mike now 1.3 behind Pelly, still in that medium compound tyre. Neil's committed to do a one stop to the softs here, and Mitch, I'm going to leave it with you till I nip to the toilet again.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Ronnie is 18th. Yeah, I think Paley is going to overtake him now. Ginger Bush is 16th. Unlucky there for Whistle Pig. I think it is. I think internet problems or something. Can't get in. Yeah, Maz, Eddie Pedro. Let's see. Stone is pitting for a front wing. So probably it's not that much. Little bit of damage, but yeah.
So we have Mike now on this fight with Noah and Brock, but on a big tyre advantage of Mike being on the soft compound tyre. So he should be able to clear these guys pretty quickly.
And then Jelly, ooh. Yeah, Jelly lost out there. Sorry there, Chris.
That's okay.
similar thing to, like, I think Skarma and Chase Smith, if I'm not mistaken, with the front axle.
Round the outside goes Mike. Oh no, sorry. Oh no. No, no, no.
Saw a glimmer of that.
Yeah, that's not so good there. I don't know exactly what's happened though, but
Guys, remember
it's
to clip
happened.
your clips.
Yep, please clip, guys. Don't forget to clip. It was a strange one there. I think tyres seem to get locked up a little. Pelly picks up a time penalty.
Okay, so I know it's 20 laps, lap 20 now. 7 lap. Oh, safety car. Flip.
Yes, safety car is out for that incident between Noah and Mike.
Mike, what would you say?
I think Mike had the
I
run on
don't
the
know.
outside, and I think it was a strange one. I really need to see it from the other side, but I think Noah tried to commit to that inside line when Mike was there, and it was that front and rear tyre contact that causes that kind of the cars lock together, you know, and just drag across circuit. So will Grant pin? Is Grant going to box? He is. Grant chooses to pit, he's going to the soft. So Grant's gone racing.
Okay. The Jensen, he's on softs. I don't know how many pits he did. Stops. Jensen did 1.
So Grant shouldn't lose too much time here.
Okay.
So Grant will come out P3 on the softs.
Not bad.
I think that was a smart move to only compromise one position. And Ronnie's just been disqualified for ignoring yellow flags. Was he not slowing down enough? I'm not sure.
Strange.
So we will file up to young Jensen behind the safety car. Pelly P2, Grant P3, Jelly P4, but he is no longer in the session, so it will be Brock P4, Dan P5, Mike P6, Pedro P7, Stone P8, J Smith P9, Jerry 10, 1/11, Skarma 12, Ginger Bush 13, Mazza 14, Whistlepig 15, and Ronnie P16. But Ronnie has been disqualified from the session, unfortunately. So I think we'll have a couple of laps here. It's gonna turn into about a 5-lap sprint till the end.
Sorry, Chris. In the safety car, under yellow flags, Stone just overtook Pedro, and then now they gave it back to each other. Okay, that's fine.
So Pedro in P8.
Yeah.
And in a good position to score some good points here tonight. Red Bull looks set to be the strongest constructor of the evening. They could be closely challenged though by Renault. I think they would pretty much take away even points. Williams set to score really well again. In fact, sorry, I forget the Williams boys. I'm going to just watch this on board for a little. I don't know why Stone is trying to drive that close.
Yeah, I know.
That is definitely no need for that at all. A little too close, safety car in this lap. That's a very, very early warning for Jensen. So he doesn't want to let the safety car go too much here. He needs to stay with this a little longer because it's a slow section of track. Because he could get into trouble here for slowing the pack down too much. It's a weird one why that's told him so early. Oh, I think it's with maybe with the new pit entrance actually. Maybe the safety car line comes before you get to the final chicane, so just look through the grid to make sure everybody's playing relative ball. So I think Jensen has broke. He is pushed away. Off he goes, going to be under pressure from Pelly under the restart. You watch the back of the pack, hopefully everything gets through nice and clean.
So far.
Mazza picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Grant on Pelly, I think he'll be looking to clear Pelly as quickly as possible.
Probably had internet problems.
I'm wondering if he maybe has just got to be aware of Stonnen coming through. Stone, knowing it's a ghosty car, I wonder if Jelly can get back control. I hope if he's had a connection problem he can.
Yeah.
Is it going to give him the car? I think he may have it now.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Has he managed to get the car back?
Yeah, he's got the car
managed to get
back.
the car back. That's good. I'm glad he's got back in.
Bad.
So Mike now chasing Dan, trying to make up that positions from the having to box from the incident with Noah. Noah's been the only driver we've lost through retirement this race.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's Grant now 2 tenths behind Pelly. Is he going to make the move down into 2? Pelly's going to sling way too deep there, that's going to compromise. He's managed to defend the position, went very wide there though. Grant's going to be up on the inside. Job done there for Grant. Through he goes. Pelly back on the inside. Making a race of it. Pelly's hanging into that P2 as much as he can. Grant putting him under relentless pressure. We have J Real full about the pack all over the back of Jay Smith and Jelly Hayes. Jelly Hayes is going to struggle a little on that harder compound tyre, but nearly lag on my screen, or it is not.
Yeah.
So Grant and Pelly, Jensen's managed to get 2.3 seconds ahead. Oh, DRS enabled.
Bit of contact with Gyrio and Jay Smith.
Jensen picks up a time penalty for multiple warnings. So Grant really needs to clear Pelly now. He really needs to get past, because that could be Grant's key to winning the race. He's definitely alongside. Pelly's going to try and hang it the outside. Grant picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. All the meanwhile, Brock is boiling up into this fight, as well as Dan and Mike. So these guys are coming in for a piece of this podium. We're set for a barnstormer. Last couple, Grant trying everything to squeeze that car up the inside of Pelly. Pelly parking that car in the middle of the track. I think this is going to be it for Grant. He's definitely about to go through on Pelly now. I don't see how Pelly can resist. He needs to stop moving over there. Grant is cleanly down the inside. So, can't Grant put a charge on Jensen now?
Yeah, true. We will have to wait and see.
And now Dan and Mike close in. They're all going to be in the DRS zone. So we have Pelly, Brock, Grant, Pelly, Brock, Dan and Mike all charging here for a squabble at P2. Every driver within a second of each other. Mike looks to make a move, and Dan picks up a 3-second time penalty for good measure. Oh, small snap oversteer, managed to keep the car in check. Filing through chat, sorry I'm not with it 100% this evening. I am very, very tired. And I am not my usual self. Yes,
same. Also, we must think of driver of the day.
Yes. Which I think's a tough one, because there's been some big gainers, but there's been some good racecraft throughout the race between certain drivers. Grant Poole's over there to defend the DRS charge. Pelly now going to come under pressure from Brock. Dan and Mike still in that mix. Last lap we go. Jensen 5.5 ahead, and he would really need to make a catastrophic error to lose this race now, I think.
I think he's got it under control. Oh, I don't know about Pilly, if he has any time pinned.
I'm unsure about this full group here.
Yeah.
And the snail goes snaking through. Grant parks the car in the middle of the inside. Pelly swoops round the outside. Grant gives him the space. He's going to get the drive back up into turn 10. We're seeing a fight for these positions this evening, Mitch. Every guy wants a piece here down into the last sector. We have almost a full grid in the last sector of the last lap of the race, safety car or not. Jensen is going to take that victory. But when it's all said and done, Grant goes for a move up the inside. He gets a little touch. He's going to struggle on traction on the exit. Oh, and he sticks P4 in the end. P4 and P5. Oh, Brock gets P2. Pelly P3.
Nice Jensen and Brock and Pelly. Grant, unlucky there, bro. Mike, not bad for Mike. And everyone well done.
Yeah, so it's Jensen P1, Brock P2, Pelly P3, Grant P4, Dan P5, Mike P6, Don P7, Jelly P8, Cheerio P9, Gingerbush P10, J Smith P11, Pedro P12, Skarma P13, Whistlepig P14, 1 over P15, Ronnie P16. It told me he got disqualified, but it does not look like it. And Maz is going to bring up the rear in P17.
Okay. Okay, let me get the screenshot. Okay, O'Brock had no penalties.
Brock had no pens.
Yeah, no pens. Let's... yeah. There we go. Sure, this is a tough call for driver of the day, eh? I think Jelly got a bit stuffed with internet or whatever.
Yeah, that's a shame. I think he could have been further up the grid.
Yeah, at least. Okay.
So yeah, I will do. I will do. Mitch, I will leave you to do the interviews this evening if you don't mind, just while I gather up a few things. So we have Jensen and Brock who can't join us, but Pelly will join. So sorry, chat. So Yes, sorry guys. I am here. I'm just I was just trying to cover off a few things. That was uh, on as in a stream point and getting lobbies restart. That was a rough one tonight. I think we can all agree it was a rough one. We've not had one like that in a long time, and I hope we don't have another like that in a long time. But I think it's best we just try and wrap up there. 11:30. We're way past our bedtimes in HOR for a Saturday night. Driver of the day, Mitch, is a tough call. Um, I will let you make that. I will be the nasty man. Heard it here first, guys. So Jensen, Pelly, Mitch, until the same time next Friday. We are out of here. See yous then, chat.